Should be going live in just a second here.
We're gonna go to the next map. They did all K out. So we will go to Capital Market. This is, I believe this is Anders' map, you know. He really put a lot of work into this one. This is the one that he mainly designed and did. So, you know, let's see if he has some of that home field advantage.
We'll see. We'll see.
Who do you expect? Like, these teams, I find them really balanced. I haven't seen Real or Phoenix around. Newer players, as far as I know. And I think they've put out a really strong showing so far. Who do you think is going to come out ahead? We do have a Pathfinder and a Warden for Xanatov's team.
Oh, and watch Anders just taking the high ground here, tearing it up. He got across the map so quickly. It was very impressive.
Yeah, Majin Sevdog also was up top, going to choose to fall down. Turtle Bolo going to open immediately. Xanatov missed his stun a little late after that shadow shift. He does knock Turtle Bolo back. Turtle Bolo did have a great wall jump there. Anders now pressing in on Xanatov and Real. Looks like he's taking quite a bit of damage. Majin Sevdog has to get in there to heal him. He does do a 180 throw trap. It does overshoot by just a bit. It's on the top landing. Meanwhile, Phoenix and his team is just really getting chunked down systematically. Xanatov needs to get in there. He's trying to charge. There goes the charge. Phoenix needs a lot of help here. He really needs that Warden aura. He's about to drop. Anders is going in for the kill. Doing it for a thrill. Oh man, he does pick up that kill right there. Anders with the explosive trap onto Phoenix. Does drop him.
Oh, Xanatov's getting low too.
Alright.
Alright, yep, so that's a win for Anders' team.
Really good job. Xanatov and Real, they kind of got separated by those explosive traps, and we're trying to help get the assassin off of Phoenix so much that Anders went unchecked, and it was just too much damage for them to deal with. So we are going into the next round. Looks like Anders taking that side route again, gonna go up to the high ground and get behind them. It looks like. I hope they see this coming.
Yeah.
Anders already behind them.
Turtle Bolo's already in there though too. Trying to get him away from the spawn area, push him out in the open.
See, there goes the trap. Xanatov getting chunked really hard. Xanatov playing Tinker this time. And he's about to die. He has no healing. No healing received at all.
Oh, I wanted to see the Tinker do well. Oh, I didn't realize the turret stuck around after the Tinker was dead.
Yeah, I believe that, you know, I think that's going to be changed. A lot of people have complained about that.
Yep.
Yeah. So I believe that's going to get hotfixed and changed really quickly. Not a big issue, but when you have about 10 Tinkers that all die and their turrets are still there, that's pretty crazy. Awesome. So Anders 2-0. They came out really strong. Turtle Bolo making a great showing us what he can do on Assassin. We've seen his pyro. We know he's a beast at it, and now we're beginning to see his Assassin play.
All right. So next up, we've got Y versus Anders. Let's see how they do. Moving along in the second match bracket.
So some great matches.
So if Y can join up, we can make this happen.
Yeah. Gonna enter these teams in. I'll make the top one. Okay, you got Y, and then
Yep.
Oh, looks like you got it. Looks like you got it.
Sweet.
Wait. Oh, didn't change. What was the? It was Y versus.
Y versus Anders.
Okay. Just need to change the score here to 0.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wish we could interact with the chat. I really want to know.
Too bad. I see a bunch of people watching. There's nothing that we can say to them because we can't see what they're saying to us. But we can say thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Be sure to pick up Forge on Steam, and we hope you join us. You can sign up for the match in the links below in the channel description. And definitely be sure to join us for next week.
Alright, so we are live here. Turtle Bolo still running on that Assassin. I'm surprised he doesn't go Pyro for this map. Pyro is so strong here, whereas Assassin, not so much.
Yeah, I would see a lot of Pyro happening on this.
Patience with a huge double stun onto Turtle Bolo and Majin Sevdog, and a great spin, gonna knock Majin Sevdog on the bottom. Looks like Y and Patience are just closing in on him. They're just gonna, you know, tunnel this Shaman really hard. Looks like a huge Vengeance. That's 3 Vengeance stacks right there for Patience. That's gonna increase his damage. And
14%.
Yeah,
Patience is going
and there
right
goes
at
the spin. Patience is gonna pick him up with the spin to win indeed. Meanwhile, his God was sitting up top healing away, no pressure. Like, I'm A-okay, guys. Just do what you need to do. I'll keep you
down in the middle of everything now.
It's like Anders trying to get a huge volley off a stun, blinding arrow, goes out, everyone's blinded. Turtle Bolo doing everything he can. There was a counter kill on Y while that all happened. We can't forget about that. Meanwhile, his God really low. Anders getting in there with those volleys. He's trying to pick up that kill. His God ran away from that Warden Aura. He's gonna drop here. He does have a puncture on him. He goes down to that puncture. This is insane. Turtle Bolo is about dead. He does get a retelled off. Anders explosive trap onto Patience. It's not over yet. Patience in a 2v1 situation. Meanwhile, Turtle Bolo is really low. Can Patience do it? This is intense. He's looking for that assassin. He has to find him, Alec. He's got to get that kill down or play it really slowly against this Pathfinder. Patience missed the stun, or was it blocked by Anders? Anders explosive trap, picking up the kill here. Turtle Bolo jumps in for that last second help. Amazing turnaround by Anders and Turtle Bolo. I thought Turtle Bolo was dead. I kind of stopped shoutcasting. I was ready to conclude the match. He was at 1%.
That's crazy. Amazing. Amazing work by Anders' team here.
Phenomenal play. Anders 1-0 against Y's team. All right, Fervor buff going out.
Yep, Anders getting buffed.
Team.
Moving forward, trying to engage the other team. Big
Yeah,
spin by
so
Patience.
Sevdog had a great block. I mean, Turtle Bolo had a great block on that incoming shield storm, so he did stay in stealth. Anders and Sevdog, big stun by Patience onto Sevdog and Turtle Bolo. Turtle Bolo looks like he's gonna choose to focus on the Warden. I'm not sure why he's picking on the Warden.
A lot of people getting pulled into the Shadow Realm. Patience spinning.
All right, can you hear me? My headset died.
Oh, Turtle Bolo's getting a little bit low here. 16%.
Looks like he.
And it looks like he drops.
Yeah, from that shockwave from the Warden, that is the stun. Huge damage into that. Really disrupts the team. Doing a great job.
But you know, they've still got the Shaman. A good Shaman Pathfinder team.
They do.
They can
But
make it only have to play.
yeah, there's not really an opportunity for a counter kill here. His God just making sure his team stays healthy.
Wow.
Anders backed into the corner.
And Anders is following suit. So that's it. Tied 1v1. That's huge. Both of these teams, I'm pleased with the way that they've been playing today.
Yeah, really great play. It is 1-1. I wonder.
Over to the practice arena.
And that ledge,
match,
we saw someone just go flying outside and falling to their death. Really crazy. I hope we see another one. I wonder if they're going to choose that risky type of play. It is 1-1 here. It could go either way. It's really high risk, high reward on this map if they choose to do that. Turtle Bolo switched to Pyromancer. I'm so glad he did that switch. He can bola someone off with that.
Using the bola on this map, that's like what it's designed for.
Yes, indeed. Just right now, Fervor buffs going out on both teammates. The Shamans want to get that 20% damage up. They want to Make sure they're getting the most out of that spell. Looks like a big bullet onto Patience right there.
Yeah.
Why? Trying to press in on Anders. Gonna get some return fire from Turtle Bolo there. Is gonna block a couple hits. He did block that curse, and the flame wall doesn't really hit anyone. Patience gonna charge in there. Great charge. Look to see the stun soon. There goes the stun. He does stun Sevdog and Turtle Bolo, and got a Vengeance off, so his Vengeance stacks are getting really high. He's going to be able to give this team more health. Another stun by Y. That was a great trap there. They are just pushing him back. Another stun by Patience, and Sevdog is just getting punished really hard. He hasn't been able to heal in quite some time. Ogden Sevdog has to get in there to heal. I want to see a bubble down. That would help. There goes the bubble. Immediately explodes. That was crazy. Some crazy damage. 7%. He does go down. Y with a really well-placed volley that is focus B there, so it has that spread effect. It's not targeted. Really good shot. Turtle Bolo doing as much as he can. He does block the stun. Good job there. Anders setting up top. He is going to get knocked down by Y. Great pinfoot to knock him down there. His god was getting pressured really hard. Y had to keep his healer alive. They are going to pick up the kill on Anders, and now it's search and destroy. Can they find Turtle Bolo? Is he going to do a desperate play? He's playing on the edge. Maybe he can knock someone off. Maybe he can 1v3. I wouldn't put it past him.
I want to see him make this work.
I do too. Looks like he does get a curse off on the Patience. Patience is like, okay, I'll stand ground. We'll just negate that. Warriors are so tanky. Gonna flame burst straight up top. He didn't quite make it on top of that pillar. And he gets... Oh man.
My god.
As you can see from his god, J-Rock throwing out Smellows. Friendly chat, you know, most of the players here, we have a lot of vets in this and some new faces too, and it's just been a friendly competition. That's what I really like. You know, you won't see too many, in these competitions, we don't have really too many BMing things. It's all just a friendly competition. We are a small community, but it is growing pretty fast. The past couple of patch releases and DLCs with the Ravager and Tinker coming out, and those are free, by the way. If you have the game, everything else is free.
Until wait, the last one was a win for Anders?
That was a win. That was a win. No. That was a win for Y's team. Y did get that final kill. So Y 2-1 against Anders' team. Really phenomenal match. I believe Anders, that was their strongest showing. They made quite a match on Hallvok Arena and did a great job here.
Next up, we've got Razius versus J-Rock.
Interesting match. Really interesting. Both of them
both of them on OP, your own team.
Yeah, and they both play Pyro. They are both Pyro mains. Looks like J-Rock switching over to Pathfinder. J-Rock knows, I believe Razius absolutely hates Pathfinder. He hates playing against Pathfinder. So I think J-Rock is doing a little bit of trolling. Like, you know what? I know you hate that class. I'm going to play it against you. Or he might go Pyro. I don't know if he was just... kind of toying with them. We'll see. We'll have to update the things. I'm going to type the top one is J-Rock. J-Rock's team. And then the bottom one, we'll do Y's team. I mean, Razius.
Awesome, and it looks like they're getting started.
Alright, so we are underway. Looks like J-Rock did go Pyro. So it's a mirror match right here. We have Pyro, Shaman, Pathfinder versus Pyro, Shaman, Pathfinder. Really good. J-Rock and Razius immediately take to the high ground. Titch is on the high ground as well. This is a great map for Pyros and Pathfinders. They can really throw traps to far distance from the upper ground. Titch, playing cautiously. He really is that aggressive player. I think he made a really good and calculated decision by playing more passive. If he does get caught out here, especially on this map with J-Rock and Simulator focusing him, he will drop. You don't want to just go all in like he normally does. So strong decision. Just a little bit of poke back. If Titch does decide to move in, immediately gets hit with that mouse 1 by J-Rock. Oh. Fervor buff going up on Razius. I look to see maybe a flame burst towards his team. Razius, if Titch goes in, okay, J-Rock was the first to engage. He does miss that flame wall. It does go on the lower landing. Titch, I mean, the Thing with a great burden away, using that wall to really gain a lot of distance away from J-Rock. J-Rock not able to put too much pressure